some of the most fun I've had in the Army.
31-year-old Lieutenant Paul Peterson fired his first mortar round in June.
It's a really fun activity.
In the weeks since, he's served as the mortar platoon leader for West Point's cadet summer training, teaching 900 and counting young men and women who just finished high school how to launch a mortar and then watching them do so.
A lot of them will go into the Army and do something that will never entail hanging a mortar round.
Or firing a howitzer 2.5 miles into the Catskills, or throwing a live hand grenade and then ducking for cover. But they do those here too.
Even like the hand grenades, I'm like, okay, make sure that they're holding it the right way, throwing it right, having their ACH on, their iPro, AirPro, gloves.
A rising senior now helping members of the active duty task force like Lieutenant Peterson run these trainings. Cadet Evan Walker admits to far more nerves watching these teenagers handle these weapons for the first time than she felt her first time wielding them 4 summers ago.
We've had a couple close calls, but no one's been hurt yet.
The United States military academies train young men and since 1976 young women to be the future leaders of this nation's standing army on this site since 1802.
There's a lot different about this summer for sure.
Mere weeks ago, rising senior Cadet Riley McGinnis learned she'd serve as only the 6th female first captain, the highest rank in the cadet chain of command in West Point's 218-year history.
This selection was very humbling.
And she'll do so during one of the college's most trying school years. West Point shortened this summer training by 2 weeks, canceled the field training for rising seniors First Captain McGinnis planned to lead, and like all schools, must contend with possible coronavirus outbreaks in the fall and beyond.
Risk mitigation, wearing masks, trying to be 6 feet apart when we can.
In a couple of weeks, Lieutenant Peterson returns to the heat and humidity of Fort Polk in Louisiana.
It's not too exciting down there. We love it up here.
He'll return to the South, having, hopefully safely, guided West Point's entire freshman class through hanging a mortar round and teaching himself not to flinch every time one's fired off downrange into the summer sky.
It took me about 2 weeks.
At West Point, I'm Matt King, Fox 5 News.